I am a marketer. I've been in marketing for about 25 years. I help businesses to grow and become successful by using effective marketing. And one of the things that we do to do that is to actually plan out every day, so that every day, every week, every quarter, every month, all year, you're working towards achieving your business goals and your definition of success. So first of all, I want to tell you about some tools. So when you sit down at your desk every day, you have choices that you can make about how you run your day. Now, I learnt in my business pre having children, I would sit down and I would just start working, and I could work for days and days and days, hours, it didn't matter. Now I have to be very articulate with the amount of time that I spend in my business and how I use my time so that it's efficient and effective. So I use a whole range of tools. Some people use wall planners. I don't actually have a wall planner, but that could help you. Electronic to-do lists or task management systems. I use Asana with some clients. I've got Insightly for our internal projects. I use Teamwork for some projects with different clients. And so those to-do lists, the task management, everything, I can record it and keep it moving, keep my projects moving as well. And it's all there in an easy format to read. I use an electronic calendar. You may still be using a diary. I use an electronic calendar that syncs through to my phone, so I always have it on the go. I've got calendars for me. I've got calendars for my marketing. I've got calendars for my family. Everyone has their own calendar that we can all access, and we can sync it. So it really helps me with my planning out my year and my month and everything I'm doing. The other thing that I also use is a paper planner. So 2 years ago, I started using a paper planner. I absolutely love it for keeping me focused and on track in that moment on that day, and for my year as well. And this year I've actually gone and created my very own 2019 marketing planner, which is very marketing focused. And I did that because I couldn't find something on the market that actually fitted my needs. So I created my own, and I love it, and it's available to you guys, which I'll be talking about later. So the first step in having daily success is to dream big. So sit down and just start writing out what your ideal business is, what your ideal life is. What are you doing in it? How do you see yourself? How do you run your business? How many hours do you work in your business? How much income are you making? What are you doing with your other bits of time? Are you involved in charity? So thinking about, really thinking big about where you are in the world. And also thinking about what your definition of success is. We all want business success. We all want to be successful, but that being successful is different for everybody. Does that fit with your life purpose as well, with your purpose? We heard earlier a little bit about purpose. So what does success mean to you? For some people, it is about financial. Other people, it's about different things. So what does it all mean to you? So you dream big. And when I do this exercise with clients, I just say, just start writing, just dedicate an hour to it if you have to. And handwrite, because handwriting means you're connected to your brain and your hand better if you are handwriting opposed to if you're typing or talking it out. So sit down and just journal. And just think about everything you want to be doing in your business, everything you want to be doing in your life, and really think big picture from it. Once you have that big picture feel of your business, you're going to be able to create some goals for yourself. So you go through all of that rambling that you've written, and you can start to identify things in there that are goals. I want to earn, $10,000 a month. Well, that's a goal. Earn $10,000 a month. So write out all your goals from all of this rambling that you have. Some of them are going to be really big goals. So it might be, I want to build my business to sell it and pay for my retirement. That's a big goal, and that's not a goal that you're going to achieve next year necessarily unless you're already working towards it. So just write down all these goals, whether they're big goals, small goals, whatever. Once you have those goals written down, you're going to be able to prioritize. So you're going to be able to work out, am I going to achieve this in 1 year? Is it a 2-year goal? Is it a 5-year goal? Or is it a big 5-year plus? Is it a lifetime of the business goal? So and then that is going to help you with prioritizing and breaking it down even more. So what you have in front of you is your big picture view, your vision of where you want to go. You have your goals as to how you're going to get there, and you have a time frame about when you are going to achieve those goals. So what I want you to do now is pull out those first year goals. Those goals that you're going to achieve in the next 12 months is how you start to plan your year, okay? Write down whether you want to achieve that goal in your first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, or fourth quarter. Now, the reason I use those quarters is that it fits with terms, okay? And I have worked my business around school terms. So everything in there is around meeting, those goals in that time. So is it the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter, or fourth quarter? And then that helps you to go, okay, well, I've got these goals. I've broken down the actions as to what I need to do to meet those. And I've also worked out whether I'm going to do that in the first, second, third, or fourth. Now, also be mindful that sometimes you need to do one thing, one action, before you can work on the next action. So that could be, interlocked. So if you've got a goal that you don't want to achieve until third term, but you actually need to start working on it in first term, some of those actions might come over to it. So it might be that you want to plan a big retreat for third term, but you actually need to start planning for it back in first term. And in second term, you need to do some things for it. You might be promoting it. And then you make it happen in the third quarter. So that's with your actions. Planning your year out is you take out a yearly planner. And this is where sometimes people might put it up on your board. So you take your year's calendar here and you put in it, I put it, all the green here is all school holidays. You put in any program dates, any events that you're running, anything else that you need to be mindful of in your business that you need to plan around. Put all of that into your yearly calendar so that when you are setting dates and looking at things at a glance, you can see what your year looks like and what commitments you already have in there. Okay, so that's about planning out your year. Then you get into mapping your quarter. Okay, so we take our actions. We know whether we're going to do it in the first, second, third, or fourth quarter. Okay. We then need to prioritize each of those actions so that you can just focusing on little things. Okay, so the whole purpose of this is we're going to break it all down into little bite-sized chunks so that you can be working on one thing that is leading you to achieving your goals and your big picture vision. Okay, but doing it on a daily basis. So we're going to prioritize each of those actions, okay? Then you can look at quarter one, term one, and you've got your priority of actions, and then we start allocating a focus out to each week, okay? Let me explain that again. we put a focus on each week. So one of your actions might be that you need to do 3 Facebook Lives a week in this quarter. So each week you put in your focus for your Facebook Live. So we continue doing all of that all the way through the year or through your week. And you have a focus for each of those. And I like to just write that into my planner as well, which you might see here, up here, your focus of the week here. Be mindful when you create your focus that if you are working on a big project, that you are mindful about what's happening in your week. If it's a school holiday week, you obviously can't focus that much on it either. Okay, so what you have in your quarter now is that every week you have got a dedicated action that you are going to work on, an action that's going to help you to achieve your goal, which will then in turn help you to achieve your vision for that year for your business. Once you have that, the next step is to develop your marketing campaigns. Okay, so it's very easy when people start to market their business for them to just throw out ad hoc marketing everywhere. You know, they do a bit of this, we do a bit of that. We've spoken today about Facebook advertising, social media management, websites. People just go out and throw out all these different marketing ideas and marketing things. What I like to do with my clients is create marketing campaigns that you can run every quarter, basically. And I say, let's choose 3 marketing campaigns that you are going to run that is going to help you to achieve your actions and achieve your goals for this quarter. Okay? Just 3 different marketing campaigns. Campaigns that have a clear goal, that they're stepped out clearly about what you are going to do within those campaigns and how you're going to do it, the type of messaging, and also with specific targets in mind as well for you. So here's an example of one of the campaigns here that I'm looking at running. Now it's to promote my coaching programs and the fact that we write marketing plans, okay? Here is the tools that we're going to use, the communication methods, so social media, newsletters, webinars, workshops, and the marketing conversations events, which is these ones, okay? Simply that. I have my messaging already somewhere else where I can pull on as well. So I use my messaging and I create the campaign around that. And then I have my targets. And the targets go in basically my funnel level. So I look at targets for website visitors, for followers on social media, for subscribers to my newsletters, for people that I will have direct contact with, so whether that's through webinars or whether it's through a phone consultation or workshops, however it is I choose, I have the direct contact. I know how many leads I want to make, and this number's getting smaller as you're moving people through your funnel. So the number of leads that I want to get in order to get the number of sales that I need to meet my financial goals in that quarter. So it's having those really specific targets that I can be working at that keeps me focused when I'm doing my marketing campaigns as well. And again, once you have your marketing campaign developed up, break it down into actions that you can achieve just doing something every week, or set yourself aside the time. We heard earlier from William who was saying set yourself every week to have the time to implement your marketing as well. So now is a great time to get started on your 2019 daily planning, so that next year when you come back into your business, whenever you choose for that to happen, you can hit the ground running and you know that everything is planned and that you can, know that your marketing is going to be the absolute best and that you can set yourself up to have a really successful 2019 based on what it is that you share. Okay. Now, I also have some special offers which I'll be sending out to everybody. I've got a marketing challenge that people can sign up to, and it's a 5-day challenge. You can go in and just freshen up your own marketing to do that. I also have a free 30-minute consult if you would like to jump online and have a chat with me. And I also have a brand new program package that I have just created that I am sending out to everybody for you to have a review of as well, so that you can really kick your 2019 marketing goals hugely.